everybody. Have you ever asked yourself why you're not getting the ab results that you want? I know how you feel. Today, I'm gonna show you how I took my 5 to 10 minute ab workouts and made them more effective. Better toning, slimmer waist, flatter abs than my 20 to 30 minute workouts, all while preventing injury. Yes, you heard it right. That's what I'm gonna be showing you today. How you can cut down on the amount of time that you're doing your ab workouts and get better results. Who doesn't want that? I'm gonna be taking you through the few different mistakes, and then at the very end, I'm gonna show you how to combine all of this to do one right, correct movement and breathing so you can get the results that I talked about. Let's get right into it. So the first one is gonna be form. So we're gonna start out on the floor. The first thing is, whenever you're doing an ab workout where you're laying on your back, you need to make sure that your lower back is not coming off the floor. So if you look here, you can see when I'm going down too far, my lower back starts coming off. That means my abs are not strong enough to go that low. When your lower back comes off the floor like this can not only cause injury, but you're also not engaging the core the way it's supposed to. A lot of times you'll feel it in your legs instead of your abs. So what you need to do is first stop, slightly tuck your pelvis under, and then you're going to push your lower back into the ground. And all in the same movement, you're gonna pull your belly button into your spine. This will ensure that your lower back doesn't come off the floor. The second thing is, once you get to that point where you feel your lower back coming off and you can't push your lower back into the floor anymore, that's where you stop. Just because everyone else is going down here, they may be doing it for a while and they may not be doing it right. So that could be the first thing, is that part of your technique. Another one common mistake is pulling our neck. I see people do this, and then at the end of their ab workout, they wonder why their neck hurts. You don't need to yank your neck. You're holding open your fingertips, putting them slightly behind your head, and then you're crunching up. It's not there to pull your head up. Your abs are doing the work. This is just simply to give you something to rest your head on. And you don't want your elbows in like this either. So when you're doing a side crunch, we're not leading with our elbow because we're really not getting the full movement. You're only getting a partial movement, so you're not gonna build that full muscle. If I lead with my shoulder, look how much bigger movement I get, and I can feel the side of my abs engaging. Another one is tucking your chin under. I see, there's a movement like this that I do in one of my ab workouts, and people can go like this, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm working my abs, I'm going, but you're not. You need to have your chin up towards the ceiling, and you're pushing up with your abs. Do you see the difference in that movement? I'm not crunching it like this and using my head and my arms as momentum to get going. I'm using my abs to bring myself up, which is ultimately what you want, because that's how you're gonna get the abs you want. All right, the next thing that's gonna tie into it is our breathing. You have to make sure you are breathing out when you do these exercises. Some people go like this. They can't breathe. They're not getting the full momentum or the full movement here. So you need to make sure when you are engaging and coming up, I'm exhaling. Anytime you're doing an upward movement and you're crunching, that's when you're exhaling. And the same thing that kind of ties in, even though this is kind of step 3, but it ties in perfectly, is when you're breathing out, that's when you're engaging your abs. You're squeezing your abs together, pulling that belly button down and tightening your core every time you do a core movement. This will really help you build a strong core, and not just one where you're out there doing a bunch of ab workouts trying to get tone and definition. This will help you build an overall strong core that will help you in your daily life and in your workouts. And if you aren't sure what core engagement is, a really good way to think of this is, let's say someone's going to come in and punch your stomach. So what would you do if someone's gonna punch your stomach? You're gonna inhale and tighten up, right? You're gonna tighten those abs, pull that belly button back towards the spine, and flex in. See how that didn't hurt as bad? If I was just flopping out there, it probably would hurt. So you gotta make sure you are flexing that stomach and contracting that stomach every time you do that ab movement, whatever it may be, standing up, even when you're doing standing abs and you're doing a knee crunch forward, I'm exhaling and tightening my abs. So let's see what those 3 different tips look like as one movement. So remember, our first one is we're tucking our pelvis, pushing our lower back into the floor. We're exhaling, breathing in and out on our movement, and we're contracting our abs. So let's try, let's try a dead bug. That's a really great exercise for this kind of example. So we have our arms straight up, our legs and tabletop. We're dropping opposite arm and opposite leg. If my lower back started coming off the ground right here, I would stop right there and come back up. You're still gonna be building your abs, and over time you will be able to go all the way down, but you'll be doing it in the proper form. You won't get hurt and you'll get way better results, even though you may not be going as low. The next tip is not using momentum. So some people are like this, and they're using their arms, they're using their head, and they're using their shoulders, but we're trying to get our abs toned. We're trying to work on our abs, right? So we gotta stop a second and not use our momentum and do our, I'm sure you've heard it before, our mind to body connection. You're thinking about the muscle group that you're engaging. You're not just out there flailing, using all the momentum you've got going on, pushing with whatever body part can get you up. If you're truly overall trying to build that hardcore, you need to focus in on that muscle. Think about it, and over time it will become second nature. In the beginning, you really do have to think and focus, and you could even do activation workouts. I have a workout on that. Basically, it triggers and awakens whatever muscle group it is that you're trying to utilize in your exercise. So a great one is the one I just showed you, dead bugs. Get that started, get it out, get going, make sure you feel your abs, and do that, do at least 20 reps and maybe pick a second exercise. But if you want more information on that, check out my activation workout video as well, especially if you're a beginner. Then the next one that kind of ties in with momentum is taking your time. I see so many people, whether it be at a workout class or on the home workouts that people do, they're just out there trying to do it and keep up with the teacher. You're not getting the most out of it. So a really good example is mountain climbers. So slow mountain climbers you may feel like you're not doing as fast, and you aren't, but you're actually getting more effect from that workout than you are the people that are just going like this. I can tell you when I do that, I am not really thinking about what I'm doing, and I'm just trying to keep up. But if I'm doing a slow mountain climber and I'm breathing out and crunching in, I can already feel my abs in this workout. So take your time. The only person you're competing with is yourself. You're trying to improve your body and your health. So you just have to stop. You don't have to keep up with somebody. And like I said, I started doing a lot shorter ab workouts when I applied all of these things together. Okay, so to recount, let's just go through all the steps together so you can apply this to every single ab workout that you do. Like I said, it doesn't matter if it's standing, sitting, planks, you're doing the same thing. You're engaging the core, you're breathing correctly, doing the correct technique, not using momentum, and not going too fast. So we're going to do just a regular sit-up and bringing our knees to our chest one at a time. So I've got my arms out, I've got my proper technique, my pelvis tucked under, and I'm going to bring my head up. And I can feel and see the engagement in my abs already. Hopefully these tips were helpful. I'm all about trying to help you do the right technique, because why not save yourself heartache and time by doing the correct exercise in less time and get better results. And that's what having the right technique is all about. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe below so you don't miss any of the future videos. I got 2 or 3 coming out a week. And also, if you like more videos like this on technique or any specific toning or targeting workout that you would like, leave a comment below, because I do want to hear from you guys. I want to see where you are in your fitness journey so I can hopefully help you in some way.
I will see you guys at the next video. Have a great, beautiful day.